Seems like a great athlete to me. Keep running for those first downs, buddy. Love that.
At what point did you have the end zone on your mind?
As soon as I got up, found some green grass. I'm excited to go back and watch it to see the effort that, my guys were given to get blocks. I mean, you don't get in the end zone unless you got your teammates having your back in that situation. So I'm happy we got that one. It's good.
Was it precautionary to stay out the second half?
I mean, I would have been out there if I could have been. But so we'll see, as we get more information on it.
You asked some lobbying to get back in at the beginning of the third quarter. What was kind of the back and forth?
It was all based off the field. Like I said, if I could have been, it'd take a lot for me to tap out, right? So I mean, if I could have been out there, I would have been. We'll get more information as we go with scans and all that, but I feel good right now.
On the touchdown, you looked like you might have been either gassed or hurt a little bit. Like, how'd you feel after scoring?
Yeah, I mean, after catching it, I guess I was in the air a little bit, and I fell with no type of something to break the fall. So I kind of landed on my back, lost winds, but I got up and ran anyway. So I was winded for sure. I was trying to catch my wind at that point.
Brock just said that you guys practiced all week with a chip on your shoulder. Do you agree with that? What was practice like this week?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was chippy. I think it was exactly what it needed to be. I mean, you dropped two losses, especially the one last week. It had a sour taste in our mouth. I think it was the right type of week.
Do you feel like you're playing at an even higher level than you were last year and the year before?
I mean, I'm just trying to do my best, whatever that takes for the team, honestly. And, the play today, I've been talking about that for weeks now. Coach Staley does a great job in our ball meeting, and he's made it an emphasis that if you score on defense, you have about 100% chance of winning the game. And so I'm like, we got to score on D. And for us to get that play, obviously we won, and we got to keep it going now.
Did you just instinctively kind of break off your coverage and try to just hide to get that interception? Like, how did it go through?
Yeah, lots of experience. You know where to be at the right spots. You kind of understand route concepts, regardless of the cover responsibility. And usually, if you're in the middle of the field around the hashes, good things can happen.
You have a lot of different faces and on different positions on defense. What kind of burden is that for you as the leader, and how have you approached kind of making that all mesh?
It's not a burden. I think it's an opportunity. And I was excited from the moment we got all the new guys that we did this offseason because of what they bring to our team and to the defense. I think the opportunity was to now continue to build that cohesion and that chemistry amongst the group, right? I think the best teams are the ones that are the closest, and that doesn't happen overnight. Week by week, we got to continue to try to find that closeness as a team, as a defense. And I feel like the more we do that, the better we're going to play and the better product we're going to put on the field.
Fred, we watched Brock for a while now. Be efficient, pile up completions, lead the team. I don't know if we've ever seen him throw deep as many times as he did today, and the air yards and all the stuff everybody always talks about. What does that do now that teams have seen he can do this that consistently? What does that do for him and your offense? And is there anything he can't do?
Nah, he's the best, man. I love Brock. Love exactly how he plays the game, who he is, the leader that he is for our team. He doesn't say a whole lot, but he doesn't have to at the end of the day. Like the way that he approaches his craft and is so humble about his approach, never too high, never too low, and continuing to get better in all phases of his game, knowing what it takes to win, right? I love having him as our quarterback.
A couple more. Asking, obviously, because of the catch and the run, could you have been recruited as a tight end? Should you have been recruited as a tight end?
Played a little tight end in high school, but just wasn't really for me, man. I'm more of a, control your destiny out there. Tight end, you might get a catch, you might not. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
How was Malik out there in terms of chemistry, communication, being on the back end?
I thought he did great. He had that opportunity to have an interception late in the game. Got to bring those in. But other than that, man, I love the way that Malik plays the game. I mean, hair on fire, no hesitation. You see him just flashing all the time with the way that he sprints to the football. So I love the way that he plays the game. He's only going to continue to get better.